Hello there. Good evening, everybody. I want to welcome you here to the Prog Monster. My name is Murph. I am the host of this show. This is a show that is dedicated to progressive rock and other forms of rock music. So we're here today to do a look back at a classic rock album. This is a show I do every Monday in which I pick an album that's 15 years or greater in age that I really like. It's got to be at least a 2.5 or more for me to do it on this show. This one passes. There are this is kind of a mix of an album. So first I'll tell you what it is. It's this album by STYX. The album is actually, this is my wooden nickel collection for those of you who are already familiar with that. I have all four of the wooden nickel albums. So the album we're doing today is this one, STYX's third studio album, The Serpent Rising. Yeah, so this album was released October 1st, 73, one of two albums released in 73, the first one being STYX 2, which we already did a video of. This is done at the Paragon Studio in Chicago and the St. James Cathedral, also in Chicago. It's about 40 minutes long, probably dead center of what I usually like in the length of an album. Of course, it's on the Wooden Nickel label and produced by STYX and Barry Mraz. I think that's what it says. Barry Mraz, yeah. So anyways, a little bit about the personnel on the album. Of course, we have Dennis DeYoung, vocals, keyboards, and synthesizers, and accordion as well. Actually, I think he doesn't play the synthesizers on here. I think it's just the keyboard part. JY, or James Young, playing vocals and electric guitar. Well, he's not playing vocals, he's singing vocals. And John Kruliski, vocals, electric, acoustic guitars, and synthesizers. Also, bass guitar, Chuck Panazzo, and backing vocals on the Hallelujah chorus, as well as John Panazzo, his brother, on drums and percussion and backing vocals on the Hallelujah chorus. So this is a bit of a different album for STYX. It's kind of to me, it's kind of a bit of an experimental album. So their previous two albums were a little bit more progressive and heavy in nature, even though one of them had the power ballad Lady on it. This album seems to be a little bit of a mix of everything as they're trying to do something different. I know that the members of STYX have long said that this is the worst album they've ever done, and Dennis DeYoung has gone as far as say it may be the worst album ever recorded. I don't share either of those sentiments. It's a decent album. It has some really good parts on it, and then some parts that maybe aren't so good. So the two songs that JY does, Witch Wolf and Young Man, these are both hard songs with a lot of really ripping guitar, and his vocals are typical JY, very harsh in some ways, but smooth at the same time. You have a couple songs here done by Kruliski, that are a little bit more in the progressive nature. The Grove of Elgatine. I don't mind this song. It's a little bit different than a lot of what we would call STYX stuff, but it's a decent kind of progressive sounding song. The other two, I believe, is Jonas Salter, or Pesalter if you prefer. This is a bit of a weird track, but it does have some pretty heavy stuff on it as well. Also, the Serpent Rising, which is the title track, very similar. Lots of like odd progressive stuff going on there. The last song on the album, Krakatoa, which is also the Hallelujah chorus. This is a kind of weird song. I'm not really sure what they were attempting to do here. Probably the worst track on the album, or two tracks on the album if you prefer that. As Bad as This, this is actually, Jonas Palter wasn't the Kruliski song. It was As Bad as This was the other Kruliski song. So it's kind of got a strange sound to it, and then you of course have that kind of calypso kind of Caribbean sound on the last half of that track, which is kind of a strange, it's a little bit of a strange song, but I kind of like it actually. It's pretty good. So there are some really pretty productively strong songs on the album. Other songs maybe not so good. I can see why some of them, because it was not a smooth, great album from beginning to top, and had some kind of quirky stuff in there, and some of it was not good at all. I can see why they maybe didn't like it. I actually like the album. I don't know. I don't think I like it as much as STYX 2, but I like it better than the first album. It's in my playlist now, so it's probably coming to its end in my playlist within the next month or so, and then we'll move to Man of Miracles, which is the last of the Wooden Nickel albums. Anyways, a decent enough album, maybe not produced very well and on a kind of soft record label, but still a good album. I don't think STYX really has. None of these four albums, the original four albums, the Wood Nickel albums, are bad albums. I don't think, anyways. So, anyways, that's the album we're doing for tonight for look back at a classic rock album featuring the Serpent Rising by STYX. Please hit the like and subscribe. That's much appreciated. And notification bell so you don't miss any more of the upcoming videos. And please leave your comments about the STYX album or anything you want to do that's related to this particular topic. My computer just dropped down. And we will see you next Monday for another look back at another classic rock album. So take care and have a good night. Bye.